got the biggest guests and all the gossip for the weekend. Dan Westwood.
Gorgeous.
Now, my last guest of the week rose to fame when he won the X Factor back in 2009. Here to talk about brand new music, in particular around the catchy brand new single, which I cannot get out of my head. So please welcome everyone's favourite Geordie, Joe Mcelderry. Good morning. How are we?
I'm very well. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Thanks for joining me, because I know you're really busy rehearsing and, you know, out on the road and all this, getting new teeth, going into panto. We've got lots to cover, Joe. There's loads going on.
Well, they are my teeth, though.
We can mention the company. You know, it's on my list of things to do as well. But you know, I think it's not something that you haven't spoke about before. You know what I mean? And apologies if you've just tuned in. We are going to be talking about music and stuff like that, not just Invisalign teeth and things like that. You know, so but I like it. You know what I mean? Are you going to be able to sing with it? You know, getting all this done.
Yeah, I am. I've done like the first 4 shows of the 2 hour, and I did the whole shows with them in. I've rehearsed with them in.
Right.
And yeah, it's fine. I think obviously you just got to get your mouth used to them, because obviously your teeth are changing shape. But yeah, once you kind of get used to it, it's fine. Yeah. It's just when you change them weekly.
Got you.
It feels so weird. Like I've been doing a run of press interviews and all I've spoken about is my teeth.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry to be one of those. I
never thought that would be something we'd be doing in a promo interview for.
Well, this is it. I know, but it's like life stuff, isn't it? Your teeth are quite important, I guess. Really, the only reason I ask is because I'm thinking about doing it myself. But obviously, is there much pain and stuff around your teeth and things, or not?
A little bit. I mean, it's a little bit uncomfortable when you first put them in, but I had a few kind of consultations before lockdown, before the pandemic.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
And I kind of investigated all of them, because obviously my most important thing is voice. It's my job.
Yeah, absolutely.
And obviously I know loads of performers that have had it done and have said it was the best thing they've ever done. So yeah, I'm feeling really positive about it. And it was
that's good to hear. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. The last thing you want is a tooth guard flying across the Newcastle Theatre Royal. Let's be honest.
Imagine.
I'd be there for it. But I'm not sure you'd escape Danny Adams. That's all I'm going to say. We'll get to Panto in a sec. But you're here because we've got a brand new single out. Which I love. As I said, no pun intended, because it's kind of the title, isn't it, really? Tell me about this single. It's very catchy for people at home. We're going to get it on in a second. I'll let Joe introduce it, you know, when we wrap this up and stuff. But tell me about this single, because I just love it. It's feel good, isn't it? Feel good.
Yeah, it's called LOVE. I wrote it quite a few years ago, actually, and probably about 7 years ago. And I basically went on tour at the time when I kind of threw it into the set last minute. I got the band to rehearse it. We went on stage, performed it. And it was one of those songs that people almost felt like they knew it, even though they hadn't heard it. It had a kind of familiar feeling.
Yeah.
Quite a chanty chorus.
Yeah, it's quite easy to pick up like an earworm song, isn't it? It gets into your head and you'll start singing it. And then you maybe a few days later, you'll be like, where have I heard that from? And then obviously you put it all together. That's what I'm getting from it.
And it's real feel good. And I basically went kind of on the road, and it became a little bit of a kind of staple in concerts over the years. And he says, oh, please, will you release it? And we'd love a recorded version. So at the beginning of the summer, I went back in the studio and rewrote some of the lyrics. We kind of changed the arrangement a little bit, modernized, because the demo was really kind of raw and like not really how I would want to release it. And we basically like made it a bit more anthemic and feel good, quite emotional in parts, added strings to it. And here we are. It's out now, and it's all about just celebrating who you are and sharing your true self with people and not being ashamed of who you are. And on the flip side of that, celebrating other people with love and kindness and acceptance, because we need more of that in the world.
Absolutely. Here. And I got to say, Joe, knowing you well, it's what you do best when you're on stage, or I'm going to say, dare I say, when you're on Instagram in a gold catsuit or a leotard.
Well, I just think,
being yourself, loving life, and, you know, certainly at this moment in time, and dare I say, right now, with everything that's going on in the world, we need support more than ever, don't we?
Oh, 100%.
And kindness, you know.
We do. We need acceptance and kindness and I feel like the world's a crazy place at the moment.
Absolutely, yeah.
We've actually, I think, lost the focus on actually just being kind to one another, and like it just seems like everybody's rowing, and it just feels like every time you go on social media, you turn the news on, everyone's shouting at each other, debating things that really, you know, are basic human rights that should be
absolutely,
So yeah, hopefully this song gives that positivity and strength to people who need it at the moment, because I think it's a crazy time.
Like we said, more importantly, if it's done through the power of music and a song, because again, it's what you do best. I've seen a version of this tour that's been out.
Yes.
I came along, she invited me along, thank you again, with my lovely mum, and we came and rocked out, I'm going to say, at the Billingham Forum up in the northeast, which again, we loved. This time you're going different places and it's a little bit different, added a few different songs and sprinkles here and there, right?
Yeah. So we're in Blackpool tomorrow, Sunday, and we're then in Birmingham, and then we go back to the northeast with 3 shows, and then I finish at the City Hall in Newcastle on the 10th of November. My festive party show. But the Celebrate the Music tour is very much just a celebration of kind of the music, does what it says on the tin, but celebration of the songs off me albums, over the 5 albums that I've released, some new stuff. We perform the new single, and then we have a kind of big celebration section in the second half where people can just have a great time and a party. I think when you came to see the show, we do a thing called Joe's Roulette where it fires out a song at random on the screen.
Yes.
So we had Living on a Prayer came on the screen the other night, and I completely forgot the whole second verse of Living on a Prayer, so I had to make the whole thing up.
Right. How was that then? Yeah.
In the venue.
Oh, right. Okay.
It's very entertaining, and it's great fun, and it's just I think people just want a great night out at the moment and something fun and easy, and it kind of covers all the kind of genres of my career as well. It's got pop, musical, theatre, a bit of kind of classical crossover in there, and it's just a real kind of, we've got like huge, big kind of soaring ballads, and then just them absolute party anthems that you can just come and have a good time.
Love it. And also as well, costumes and jackets, which I love, and we've talked about before. Are we going to be bringing all them back? It's not Joe
absolutely.
It's not Joe Mcelderry without a velvet jacket or a bomber jacket that we love, is it? Let's be honest.
And we love a sequin jacket.
We do, yeah.
All about the colour and the sparkles. We got a new set of jackets and costumes for this part of the tour. We've got a big gold fringed finale jacket, which I shouldn't be spoiled at, but and it even matches the confetti that fires out over the audience.
Oh, this thought gone into this, isn't it? I love all of this.
You can't match your confetti. You're doing it wrong.
I mean, I don't think you can just Beyonce. You can tell you're a Beyonce fan. Does she even do that, or is this like extreme for you?
Oh, she's got the budget. She well does that. She does that.
I tell you what, it's there. I haven't seen it, and for people listening at home, I've seen this live, and it is, like you said, feel good show. Even the ballads and stuff, which. Again, the ballads are there for importance. There's a message behind the ballads and stuff, the ones that we saw as well. And then all your singles and stuff and remixes, I got to say as well. But it's nice. It might done live. And again, I think because it's very, and I'll say this, I'm biased because I know you, but it reminds you just how much of an amazing vocalist you are when you sat there live. And also sat there amongst you, I got to say, all your fabulously loyal fans. I was there and I was like, I'm here for this.
I'm very lucky that I've been blessed with wonderful support. And, obviously this is me, I think this is probably like my 7th or 8th solo tour now.
Right. Yeah.
So I feel very lucky that I get to do, I'm 14 years into my career now. So it's been a long time since the X Factor days. So I feel really lucky that I still get, and for me, I want to have fun as well, as much as the audience do.
Yeah, well, it shows. Absolutely.
Yeah, I want to go out there and have a great time, and like you said, we've remixed some of the songs, because obviously a lot of these songs are performed like for many, many years, and they're like staple favourites about people come to the show. But for us and for them, we try and mix it up. We've got a big remixed dance version of The Climb.
Yeah, I love that one. We like that one.
Yeah, which is different and. Yeah, all kind of different feels and styles and genres. I try and kind of incorporate. I'm not one for staying in a box. I like to kind of break the mold. So I try and combine all genres of music into one. We got a bit of country music in this section of the show.
Okay.
So we do a big kind of cover of a Rascal Flatts song, which is a brilliant song. And then a few.
Because again, you like that, don't you? Because you're a Shania Twain fan.
I'm a Shania Twain fan. I'm a Carrie Underwood fan.
Yeah. It's all the things that and like that you throw in, what I mean? Which again, everyone loves.
Yeah, and it's for me, it was like this show, and what we've done on the second leg of this tour is like really, like each night's been different. So we've switched in songs that we didn't perform the night before.
I like that, yeah, because they're getting something different every night, then, aren't they? Yeah.
So it's a real kind of celebration. Literally what it says on the tin, celebrate the music.
Yeah. Are you going to have time for a little break then before, because it'll be straight over to Pinocchio then, won't it, in Newcastle Theatre Royal, which is, again, you're back for that, where you belong. You know what I mean? It must be great in your hometown. And this year, it's very special indeed, because I'm reading, it's the first time they've done this in this particular story.
Yeah, I don't think it's ever been done as a pantomime.
Not in that company, or as a Theatre Royal, I would imagine.
It's very exciting, and it's all brand new. The costumes are incredible. The songs, I've already got the songs, and some of the ideas that we've got for the show already. I've got little clips of the script of so far of what we kind of need to work on so far, and it's going to be incredible. It's always an incredible spectacle at the Theatre Royal. It's just, it's one of the, in my opinion, I am biased, but I have been around the country to many of the pantos.
Absolutely, yeah.
I would arguably say it is the best, if not one of the best.
Do you know what? I've done a fair few myself, and I've been to a fair few, and I got to say, I'm a massive fan of that place, and I would agree with you. I'm very much excited, because with it being a new story, and obviously loving Michael Harrison, I'll throw everything into this.
Yeah, it's really, I think it's going to be, I've got a feeling it's going to be a really special year. And obviously it's my third year there now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't get any time off. The next couple of weeks are insane, because I'm on this tour, and then it crosses straight into panto rehearsals. And as we're in the first week of panto rehearsals, we're doing the festive party show.
Right. Okay.
I've literally got 3 completely different styles of shows swirling around my brain right now. It's it's crazy time.
I was going to say then, dare I ask then, when are you going to fit the time in for running?
Well, I can always fit running.
Because that helps. I'm guessing, does that help, empty the old mind of lyrics and stuff? And obviously you go out yourself and you're not talking, so I'm guessing you can rest your voice as well.
It's actually I find it quite a good place for me to actually learn songs as well.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I never thought of that. Yeah.
I've got new stuff to learn. Kind of put my headphones on and I go out for a 10K run or whatever, and you can listen to the songs on loop, and it kind of sticks them in your brain.
I love it.
Always time for a bit of running. But it's a crazy couple of months. But I had the summer off, so it's been nice to kind of just jump straight back into it and go hell for that.
Yeah,
I enjoy the chaos.
And it's a brand new part for you this year as well. Obviously, brand new show, brand new part. If it's just to go, what we're looking at on the poster. Talk us quickly the part that you're playing in the panto.
I'm playing Jiminy Cricket.
Love this.
And I've even got my own customised green glittery hat.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Cricket antennas and a customised green sparkly umbrella. So they got my rider and they've delivered on the request.
Yes, and the wardrobe people, if you're listening, check that that's still there when Joe leaves the building at the end of the run.
Honestly, the picture, it looks insane in the photo of the costume.
Yeah, I'm seeing it now, yeah.
It really doesn't do it justice. When you see it on stage under the lights, and when I did the photo shoot in it, it is spectacular. It's all custom, handmade. It's fantastic.
Yeah. Before we know it, we'll all be wearing green top hats.
Everybody will be wearing my green hat. I'll be furious.
I'm going to have one next week. I'll have one on next week in the studio. It's always a pleasure chatting with you. And thanks for joining us for breakfast. I've got to say, I'm going to leave you now to introduce yourself, this brand new single, and then we'll get it on, right?
Yes. Hello, I'm Joe Mcelderry, and this is my brand new single, LOVE.
Breathe fire, share your sparkle inside. Complete the circle, colors shine, so others can believe. No fear, don't dampen your brightest spark. Get your stamp on, no one does begin you like you do. Hey, shout it out, LOVE. Hey,
gorgeous.
Loud and proud.